You don't have to take my advice. Share this advice to anybody else though, okay? Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this out to your friends who don't have a job. And tell them to go get their ass up, okay?
It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. When you let your nuts hang.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we got another good video, and I want to share with you guys my educational experience and how I want to influence you to get your education and how to do it and where to do it. So a little background on myself is I did time in the penitentiary back in the early 2000s. A short time, not a long time, but it was what happened afterwards that changed my life. You know, I had to work, I had to go to school, I had to hustle. Basically, I had 6 jobs. Call me Mr. 25-8. 25 hours, 8 days straight. The reason why I want to tell you my backstory is because I started from where you may be and where you don't want to be. And if you get there, you know somebody like me has been there and we can all overcome it, okay? So being a felon is you already have strikes against you when it comes to getting a job. So what you want to do is go to get you a trade or get you some college experience or finish college and get a degree. I'm making this video to encourage people, not just felons, to get their education. So when I started my school journey, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just know I had to be a higher standard than the normal person because I was a felon, okay? So that is why I went to school. My reason for going to school does not have to be your reason for going to school. Your reason should be, I want to be self-sustainable in my own business, okay? If I would have had that mentality 10 years ago, I would be in a different position than I am today, okay? But that took growth. So maybe this will help you put yourself into a position where you grow a lot faster than I did. You don't have to take my advice. Share this advice to anybody else though, okay? Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this out to your friends who don't have a job. And tell them to go get their ass up, okay? Alright, so let's start off with the top 3 places to go get an education after prison. Number 1 is a VoTech. VoTechs are important because those are the jobs that require a specific skill for a specific thing, like plumbing, electrician, land surveying, appraiser for someone's home in a short amount of time. One thing about some of these trades is that you have to be bonded, okay? And to be bonded, you have to work for a company that pays these bonds. And a lot of companies, what we don't understand, a lot of companies get grants to pay these bonds. But you have to come to the company with this information because the company already knows they just don't want to hire you because you're a felon, okay? But if you could go to if you can get bonded and speak to your probation officer, speak to your parole officer, speak to a community activist, and see how to get bonded in your local area before you go to a company, so you already have that. Depending on your crime, you have to get bonded when you have a skill, okay? When you go to these Metro Techs, these VoTechs, these Francis Tuttles, or you can go to a place called IEC. IEC, Independent Electrical Contractors. The IEC is like a union for electrical contractors, okay? So what they do is they help you find it. They train you for 2 years. You like got a schooling, you on the job training. For 2 years, you're a journeyman. You're getting paid a great salary. After the 2 years, your salary goes up to $40 an hour. Go get that trade. Go get that plumbing. Go get that electrical. Go get that journeyman. A land surveyor makes $90,000 a year. It's a 6 months course. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? A land surveyor makes $90,000 a year in a 6 month course. If you want to take it a step further after you do that, you want to take schooling a step further, community colleges are the best. First of all, they are free. You do not have to pay a dime for community college. You will have enough Pell Grants to get through college for free, okay? Let me tell you this. If you take 4 to 5 classes a week, basically, or a semester, 4 to 5 classes, you will get the overall amount for the Pell Grant. Your books will be paid for. You might get a little bit of money back to buy you a laptop. And you know, and then when tax season comes, you get another $2,000-$3,000. So what I'm saying is, go to a community college. It's free. Now for my third segment, I want to tell you how I got to OU and how I got my degree at Southern Nazarene University. Let's take a look. Yeah, so at Southern Nazarene University, that's me at the graduation stage. Yes, that's Perry Lorenzo Williams. And yes, we are standing at the scratch line, okay? So as you can see, no cap. Alright, so that's no cap on the degree, man. And I did go to OU. So here's this. Let me open this up. I'm gonna tell you the journey of getting to OU. And you know why I kept this? This means so much to me. But I kept this because so many schools turned me down as a felon. You know, it was difficult and I had to do a lot to get into this school. But one thing I can say is the only reason why I did it is to show you fools that I could do it. Like, I got into the Price College of Business. This is for accounting, okay? So after prison, you can still do accounting. I was working with the Big Four at different points of this part, like at different points of my time at OU. And I was working with the Big Four, and they was like, "Hey man, why don't you come fill out an application? We'll try to get you on." And I never would because I knew I was a felon and they wouldn't hire me. So I never even played with them, you know what I mean? So let me read this acceptance letter. Dear Mr. Williams, congratulations on your admission to the University of Oklahoma. On behalf of our administration, faculty, staff, and students, I invite you to become a member of our OU family. It is an exciting time to be a student at the University of Oklahoma. At OU, you will experience a stimulating academic community where you are a hands-on participant in the learning process. Join us and discover the benefits of a major research institution while receiving the personal attention and support you deserve. Okay? Somewhat true, but there it is. The reason why I want to tell you this, OU is a staple in the country. Let's say the country, okay? Yes, I went to OSU, OKC. I went to a community college. Yes, I went to OCCC's, Oklahoma City Community College. Those are fine. I graduated from Southern Nazarene University, which I am very proud of, okay? So don't get me wrong. When I say I'm not down in these schools, I'm giving them all their props. But they don't compare to OU. If I would have graduated from OU, that would have been amazing. But let me tell you, only reason why I did a year there, and I have my mother to vouch, I have my sister to vouch, friends to vouch. The only reason why I went there is because I knew people would look at me different if I showed them a OU degree rather than a Southern Nazarene degree. So, but I went to OU before they had adult courses, which means online classes, evening courses. So I would have to leave my job at a tax firm, drive from the north side all the way to Norman 3 times a week to go to school. Sometimes it would be so freezing when I'm walking from one class to the next and I'm talking to my mom on the phone. It's like literally 3 degrees outside and I have to walk half a mile to my next class. That's what we call sacrifice. That was strictly for ego, and I did it. So I want to encourage you guys to use these 3 institutions to your benefit. Get you a trade, go to a community college, then go to an upper level course. If you're smart enough, or if you got to drive, don't be afraid to go to your top university in your state.
The worst they could tell you is no. Okay, everyday people, man. That's all for my video. I hope y'all get some information about going to school after prison. And if you need any pointers, if you need any assistance, man, comment below. Hit me up on Instagram, everydaything_PJ, and holla at your boy. Peace.
Murray, down to the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Are you in the middle of the game and your wife keep nagging you about the house that y'all ain't sold or the property y'all ain't sold, and you sitting on the couch trying to catch the game and Murray's just launching one to DeAndre Hopkins? Is that you? If that's you, give me a call at 405-759-0038. Let me sell your house for you and you can continue watching the game.